Alright, we should be live and ready to go. Hopefully you guys can hear me over on YouTube. If you can't, interrupt me. If you can, then we're good to go. So, yeah, everybody, welcome. This is EMP.Money. For those of you that are new, we are an algorithmic project on the Binance Smart Chain that is pegged to the price of Ethereum. So what that means is we're a seigniorage project, and that's a fancy word for controlled inflation. It's what governments have been doing for hundreds and thousands of years. And we take that concept and we apply it to the blockchain. So instead of having just inflation out of control, like the U.S. Federal Reserve and other entities, we actually have a very precise way of having inflation, and we do that through our share token called eShare. It's a secondary token that again grants you ownership of the protocol. And if you have eShares in our boardroom, and we are above PEG, so we're pegged to Ethereum 4,000 to 1. That means if Ethereum was $4,000, EMP would be $1. And you can find out the PEG by dividing it out. So right now we're a little bit above PEG, which means the boardroom is active. And so if you have shares in the boardroom, you can actually print yourself more EMP. So again, it's one of the only projects where literally everybody can profit through our APR and not have to sell the native token. So in this case is EMP. You sell your eShare to take profit, and yeah, it doesn't hurt the protocol overall. So and eShare is hitting new local highs as we speak. So we're over 700 bucks. eShare is looking very good, especially the longer we're printing and above PEG, the healthier the protocol, and theoretically, the more valuable eShares become. So, all right, we're going to go right into Detonator. Detonator is our one-of-a-kind smart contract on top of our platform, and it really is one thing that makes EMP.Money extremely unique. It's a 365% daily ROI contract, and I'm going to pull it up right now, so give me 1 minute while I share my screen, and we'll go right into it. Alright, so you guys should be able to see my screen here on YouTube. For those of you in Telegram, just follow along. This is Detonator. So Detonator is our, again, daily ROI contract. It's a completely unique closed source code built from the ground up that has taken a lot of other successful ROI contracts, and we've put our own spin on it and even better economics and turned it into something truly spectacular. So it's been running just over a month now, and we have $2.8 million in locked liquidity in Detonator. We operate in LP tokens, so that's half Ethereum, half EMP. You're able to deposit your LP into the contract. Those funds are then locked up permanently, and you get 1% or 3% of the overall pool is dripped back to you every day, what we call our daily burst, depending on your share of the pool. So again, it's 365. It's right around 1% a day. We don't guarantee the 1% a day because we've had about $100,000 of new volume every single day over the last 2 or 3 days coming into the contract. So when that happens, it's going to dilute you. But once the contract stabilizes with new money coming in, or again, eventually starts to drain as people take profits, you theoretically will be getting much more than 1% a day. So again, that's just a quick overview. On Detonator, we have a full white paper for those of you that want to do a deeper dive. But another thing that makes Detonator really spectacular is we have a daily largest prize as well as a daily lottery prize. And I say lottery, but it's not really a lottery. It's more of a giveaway because you still get credit for your deposits in the contract. It's just a bonus on top by hopefully winning the giveaway. So what that means is we take 1% of the overall pool, which again today is 288 LP, which is approximately $28,385, and that's given away to one random winner that participates by either depositing or compounding. Every time you deposit or compound, you get one ticket, as long as it's over 0.15 LP. And if you're compounding, it's a little bit less, 0.12 LP. So we again we give away over $60,000 a day roughly, and as the contract grows, the giveaway gets bigger and bigger. So and then again, the largest deposit of the day also gets 1%. So it encourages whales and new volume to come into the contract, and that's why I said, over the last few days, we've seen about 100 grand every day enter the pool just within the last few minutes. So we have about 6 minutes until the daily rollover. If you don't claim or compound, your rewards are given back to the pool. That doesn't mean that you lose out on your rewards. It just means you lose out on the time it takes to get your rewards back. So again, that's another really unique feature. It promotes daily interaction, and it's also very healthy for the protocol because, again, if you don't claim or compound, all of us share in that pool. So, and then one last thing, and then I'll open it up to some questions. So if you do win the lottery or the daily largest, that money that you win is not given to you immediately. So we've seen a lot of other projects that give away large winnings, and unfortunately human nature is to dump those winnings. So we automatically compound the winnings for you. So again, it's better for the community and the sustainability of the contract, but it's also better for the investor because you're actually able to earn 365% on those winnings. So again, not only are you getting about 30 grand, but that can turn into over 100 grand over the life of the contract. So really, really amazing things we have going, and Detonator is proving to be absolutely incredible. And it helps our protocol overall because that's, again, almost $3 million in liquidity that is locked with the protocol. So it's really, really exciting stuff. So, all right, we have about 5 minutes. Make sure you're compounding in last minute. And I'll open up the floor if anybody wants to say anything real fast before we do a 1 minute countdown. Anybody, don't be shy. We have a lot of awesome news to share today as well. I'll be going over that after our rollover. Again, we do our AMA for about an hour. Might have to cut it a little short tonight, but I'll make sure that we go over everything and give all of you some killer news we've been working on. And yeah, hopefully, again, one of you is the lottery winner. Please, if you are, join us on the live stream. We'd love to hear from you and celebrate with you. And let's hope for some big snipes today as well. About anywhere between 200 and 300 LP has been taking it for the daily largest. And again, it's very bullish for the contract because those whales, not only are they rewarded for their large deposit, but the entire protocol is rewarded because, those deposits are going to feed the rest of us. So, and again, I mean, we've been growing every single day, which is incredible. We had 1,285 users. We could easily see 10,000 to, who knows, 50,000. What's that? Go ahead. Oh, all right.
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Good, Kurt. Yeah, so I got a lot of people talking. Let's go one at a time here. Yeah, no worries. So,
Can I cut somebody off?
Yeah, I think there was one other person first, and then you go, Kurt.
Okay, no sweat.
I don't know if it was me or not. I can wait too till after. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I think it was you, Josh. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I mean, I know there's 48 of us here. We got a lot more in our actual Telegram total group. But just to kind of point out something that has come up recently on this is trying to just keep our community positive and keep doing, Bull does a great job of saying this, just keep pushing the education and don't just always, try to tell people, hey, go back and read the pins. That's not always the best way of trying to be inclusive, and you're going to see a lot of, as we keep getting bigger, you're going to get a lot of negative, people that don't like us and things from other reasons, competitors or people that are associated with others that started off earlier on. But, as they always say, don't feed the trolls and just try to keep being here for each other.
Absolutely, Josh. That's a great point, brother. So as we grow, I mean, we're still somewhat of a baby, even though we've had some incredible coverage. And yeah, as we grow, we're gonna get haters, but all that does is prove, that we're gaining the attention of the right people. So yeah, absolutely. If you guys are involved in community, please make sure you're being kind to the newcomers. And if we help them learn and help them be good actors, that benefits all of us. So yeah, absolutely, brother. Thanks for the info, Josh. So, all right, guys, we got 1 minute 53 seconds. Kurt, I don't know. Yep, go. Yep, LA, go ahead.
If you guys are unmuting, if you have the YouTube playing in the background, that could possibly be the reason that you can hear like multiple voices.
Yeah, the feedback.
So, yeah. I just wanted to share that just in case that could be what's causing it.
Thanks, Ella. Yeah, Kurt, I don't know. You were feedbacking pretty bad, bro. I don't know if you can mute the YouTube just for a second. And then, yeah, feel free to ask your question. We got 1 minute, so I might have to answer it afterwards.
Yeah, no worries. It shouldn't be a problem now. I just was curious to ask you, we've been doing such a great job with staying above peg, and the times that we've dropped down under, we just like immediately start working to come back up. And I was curious about how much the resolution of the yield wolf problem is responsible for this run that we're on.
For sure, that's an awesome question. So let me get to that as soon as we do the rollover, and just remind me. I'll remember. But yeah, that definitely plays into it. Okay. All right, brother. Good deal. So, all right, guys, let's get hyped. We got 30 seconds left. Let's see if we have some last-minute snipers. Again, I'll do a 10-second countdown. If you're on YouTube, it's a little bit laggy, so bear with me. But, all right, guys, here we go. Again, make sure you're compounding last minute. And if you're going to try and snipe, make sure you up your gas fee, your 𝘰𝘬, and your gas limit. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. Is 31 LP going to take it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Did 31 take it? Let's see.
I think it did.
Let's see.
Thank God I'm here. I almost.
Oh, let's see if it did. Let me refresh. Does anybody have any on-chain data for me?
Here's a 104.
He didn't take it because the address was the name.
All right, I see a 104. Was that the winner, 104?
There was a 158.
Nice. So there was a few at the end there. Yeah, and the contract balance is over 29,000. So yeah, it looks like there was about a 150 and a 128. Again, that's hard for me to do while I'm live streaming. We are working on a video that shows you how to check the last minute deposits, but man, that's bullish. So again, as it is, we're seeing all-time highs again, not only in pool balance, but well, just under all-time high in dollar value. Again, Ethereum's about 3,000. When we had a run up to about 34 over the last few weeks, Detonator was over 3 million. But yeah, what matters is the LP. Again, don't get caught up on dollar value. The idea is that you want to stack as much LP tokens as possible, because when Ethereum goes to $6, $7, $8, $10,000, this summer or by the end of the year, all of your earnings are going to be multiplied by 2 or 3, which is just mind blowing. So amazing. Again, all-time highs in pool balance, 29,275. That's 2.9 million. US dollar value. We grew again about by another 50 or 60 grand in the last 10 minutes, and Detonator continues to be a force to be reckoned with. So, do we have any live lottery winners? Anybody win the lottery? I'd love to have you jump on. All right. Well, if you did, let me know. We'd love to celebrate with you as well. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up my desktop, and then Kurt, I'll answer your question and go over some other news. Bear with me, one moment.
That is a weird expression, isn't it? Bear with me. Where did that come from?
That's a good point, Bull. I don't know. You're a resident analogy specialist. Maybe you can figure that one out for us. Yeah, Google that, man. Yeah. So, all right, guys, awesome. So yeah, what Kurt was asking, and then I'll get to questions as well, guys. So again, bear with me. But no, so Kurt asked about the 𝘠𝘩𝘢𝘍 situation. So there was a boardroom vault that has since been discontinued by 𝘠𝘩𝘍, and there was a giant whale.
1 second.
Looks like it's from Shakespeare.
All right, we're good. Sorry, guys, I'm having some technical difficulties here. All right, I think we're good. We should be good on YouTube now. If I'm not, let me know. But all right, so what I was saying is we had a major whale in the 𝘠𝘩𝘍 boardroom contract. That contract was discontinued, and since then the whale has pulled out his e-shares. So yeah, I mean that's definitely more bullish for the protocol. He has been doing it manually now, so we do see some large sell-offs in EMP from time to time. But there's really nothing that we can do about that. Again, that's the beauty of decentralization. But just know that every time somebody dumps EMP, they're essentially selling, part of their ownership in the protocol. So as we grow and we continue to move forward, all of us that are good actors and that are here for the long run, we will severely outpace, those people that are doing that. And again, it may be a short-term profit for them, but I mean, we have plans of 100 million TVL plus. So when we can get there, they're going to be really sorry that they've been dumping now. So yeah, does that help answer your question, Kurt?
Yeah, I was just curious because it just seems like, I mean, obviously we're getting new people all the time and lots of new money is coming in as well, but it just seemed, like today, for example, we went under peg for a little bit, and now all of a sudden we're already at 1.2.5. And so we've just been doing such a great job with that, and it just sort of mirrored the time frame that the 𝘠𝘩𝘍 fault got shut down, and I was just curious what you thought about how much that was playing a part in what was going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, man, we work with 𝘠𝘩𝘍. They've been really good partners. And they discontinued that vault for us. And typically with seigniorage projects, it's not the end of the world if the boardroom vaults happen, because it pumps the price of e-share, even though that's really the exact opposite of what we have taught. Once we have a large enough liquidity pool and the contract, our overall ecosystem grows enough, then again, it has way less of an impact. It's just when we were young and the fact that it was one epoch, so it was very unbalanced, meaning that whale had deposited on a specific epoch time. So when those rewards were given, it was a massive dump within that window. So now it's a lot more spread out. And I think, again, the community is finally understanding the value in EMP. So when we do see a dip, that's an amazing opportunity for all of you guys. Again, not financial advice, but that's a great way to DCA into the protocol. So the closer we get to PEG, the heavier you can go, knowing that, again, you're getting the best price possible. So yeah, absolutely, Kurt.
Thank you, sir.
All right, brother, no worries. So All right, let me go ahead and give some updates, and then we'll go into questions. Don, FOMO, I know you're there, brother. Give me one more minute, and then I think you had a question. Again, if any of you have a question and you're not on the voice chat or you're on YouTube, please type it in the comments, and we can answer it at the end. So we've had a mega day as far as some partnerships and future advertising coverage. So for those of you that have seen, the cat is out of the bag. We have partnered with Jonathan Seller. He is an amazing up-and-coming YouTuber that's built a killer following around drip. Some say he's a drip fudder, but if you really get to know him, you know that his heart is in the right place, and he wants drip to succeed, just like everybody does. And so, he just is the kind of guy that, says what he thinks. And with that, we approached him about EMP. He really liked what he saw. He said, I'm not getting involved in any new projects, unless I meet the team and I can really get behind it. And he actually took the leap and flew down to meet Crypto Mike, one of our other team members, and they met in person last night and had a great AMA with me, myself, Jonathan, and Mike, which will be released shortly. But Jonathan will be an ongoing partner with EMP, and again, we're really excited to have him involved and to document his journey with EMP, because he got involved, with fresh capital just like everybody else, and he's going to document, how much he's able to earn with EMP through Detonator and the protocol as a whole. So again, that's amazing coverage for us. And we also have a celebrity in the house. So I'm not going to give it out quite yet, but we've been talking with someone that's been an emperor for pretty much since day one. I think 𝘕𝘁𝘁, they got involved, and one thing led to another, and we found out who this person is. So again, an OG crypto veteran that also happens to be a celebrity, and he's really excited to again get his involvement public as well, and I can't wait to share that with all of you. So we're making big moves, man. We're getting the right attention of the right people, and we're continuing to deliver on what we're doing. So all right, any questions about that real fast before I move on?
No, but I posted the answer to bear with me.
Oh,
Hey, AJ.
what is it? Yeah, go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, no, I just was going to say it's no secret that, I mean, it's Bull. We know we've got our celebrity. That's no secret. Scott. I don't know what you're hiding.
That's true, Kurt. Yeah, no doubt. Bull is our in-house celebrity. But what is it, Bull? Give us a quick update. Where did that come from? For those that don't want to read.
Okay. 1558 to 1603, the Elizabethan era. It was a common expression, but it was in a Shakespeare play, the tragedy of Julius Caesar. So take your pick of where it came from exactly. He probably just picked it up from modern language.
All right, well, there you go. So, all right, that's your daily history lesson. Man, we cover everything in the AMAs. Fucking, DeFi, comedy, and history. There you go. So, I love it. But, all right, guys, so just a few more announcements, and then I'll open it up to anybody. So we also have partnered with 𝘪𝘯𝘧𝘰𝘳 Node. They are a NFT project on Avalanche, or AVAX. And again, we thought it would be great to not only partner with them to get some cross-chain exposure, but they've actually committed to investing a portion of their raise into EMP. So similar to 𝘕𝘩𝘰𝘯𝘊𝘆, which is another awesome NFT project that specializes in Bitcoin mining, their treasury has invested in us as well. And so now 𝘪𝘯𝘧𝘰𝘳 Node, they are as well. So they're doing their next NFT mint in a couple of days, and they just picked some winners for some whitelist spots. It's on their Twitter now, and I forgot to post before this AMA, but I'll post right after the AMA on who the winners are in Telegram. So hopefully one of you won. And again, go show them some love. I was in their Discord, and we absolutely raided their Discord. I mean, there was like 300 messages about EMP, so that was super bullish. Again, we have one of the most incredible communities there is, and wherever we go, the emperors show up. So that's what we love to see. So yeah, I'll post about that. And yeah, guys, I mean that's really it. We again we have a deep dive coming out with Jonathan and Crypto Mike, full AMA that was recorded last night. I was on there for a little bit, giving some insight, and they're gonna post that soon. One big thing that we did go over was exploits. I know this was brought up in another AMA a few days ago with everybody else, getting exploited. We're doing everything we can to make sure the protocol is secure. And really, the way the seigniorage protocol works, because we're not able to just mint new EMP without it being part of the boardroom, we're really kind of protected from a lot of attack vectors. So that's really bullish. I mean, again, Tomb had an issue with their tax system, and that's why we completely got rid of that in our version of the code. And again, the flash loan attacks were a lot less susceptible because you have to have eShare in the boardroom to be able to print new EMP. So safety is a #1 priority. What the worst case scenario of what could happen, which again, and why I'm bringing it up is so that we're prepared. There could be what is called a run on the bank, and what that means is it's basically one large whale were to dump EMP, and then the rest of the community gets scared and dumps after them. It can create kind of some panic. But again, we have the Select 6. We have a lot of whales in the community that would be prepared for that. So if for whatever reason you see a large dip in EMP one day, just don't. The worst thing you can do is sell and hope to buy lower. Just hold tight and let us recover the price, and then we move forward. So again, just some words of advice for what to prepare for. But we feel we're very, very secure, and we're always monitoring, bot attacks or anything suspicious on chain, and we've been looking really, really good. So, all right, that's really all my updates. I'm gonna let you guys have the floor. If anybody has a question, feel free to jump on. Nobody? Anybody? All right, let me go through, see if there's any questions on Telegram. If one of you can go through YouTube and see if there's any questions on YouTube and just read them to me, that would be very helpful.
Hey, AJ, I got a question.
Go ahead, brother. Who is this? Vince?
Yeah. My name is, yep.
Yeah, how are you, man? Go ahead, brother.
Man, I'm good. Listen, I'm just a quick intro. I jumped in about a week ago, and I just jumped on the call and had a good conversation with let's see, Bull and AJ, not AJ,
Machu.
Yeah, Machu. Okay, yeah, brother.
Couple others, man, and just I did exactly what you said not to do either last night or the night before, was ape in without fully understanding what the hell is going on. And when last week, man, I was just so excited, like, damn it, I'm getting in. I'll jump first and figure it out later.
Totally.
And I said that I would I'd go through the training, and I watched some videos of Crypto Mike and others. Man, I still haven't figured this out. I just, I've been almost embarrassed to get on here and bare my soul in front of everybody. But I'm just looking at my account every day, and I'm like, well, I don't see anything moving. Maybe I got. Hell, I'll tell my business. I jumped in with about 4K. And I'm like, I don't know if it's doing anything. Do I need to take it out and start over? Do I need to move it around? I'll tell you what I did. I threw it in the execute strategy.
Okay.
And I haven't really been, and I don't know what the hell to do. So I got a pen and a paper ready. And if y'all can tell me kind of what I need to be doing just right now, so I'm not missing out daily,
For
and
sure.
also, and help the protocol. I'm gonna throw some more money into this. I think the whales have gotten too big to where I can win that largest deposit, but who knows? We'll see.
For sure, Vince. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just want to know what the hell to do with what I got in here, and then so I know when I put in a sizable chunk more, that I'm doing right.
Absolutely, bro. No doubt.
One.
Well, hey, man, we've all been there, bro. I know I'm aped with the best of them where, we maybe not do our research, we jump in, we get excited, so don't feel embarrassed, man. Not at all. I mean, again, the beauty of the protocol is that, you can recover, meaning, once you figure out the optimal strategies, it's really easy to, again, apply it to what you have going on. So if you did the execute strategy, then that really, it split up your investment over really everything that we recommend. So, you may not see, your LPs or your dollar value increasing, but that's because you're in literally every part of the protocol. So, again, I would maybe suggest going through all the farms and just maybe withdraw your LP and put them into the auto vault, because I think that's really a great way to get started, where you can earn quite substantially to begin with, and then it gives you time to really dive into the academy and be able to do it manually. So again, I think with the execute strategy, if you used the default settings, the majority of that should have gone to the EMP ETH LP. So you would go.
That's where it is.
Yeah, brother.
That's
so
where I'm looking at it.
For sure. So I would go there. And again, I mean, if you don't want to do an auto vault, I would say take some of your whatever you're generating in the EMP LP as far as shares. I would maybe sell half of that for profit, or to pair back with more EMP, and then take the other half of share and put it in the boardroom, because we've been above peg and printing so nicely that you actually have made more in EMP if you have shares in the boardroom. But if you're a little overwhelmed and not ready for that, then literally just withdraw your EMP or your EMP LP from the farms. It's not going to hurt anything. You don't lose out on any rewards. Again, the farms are not locked, so you can go in and out of them 100 times. It doesn't matter. And then, yeah, I would put that LP in either 𝘤𝘩𝘢𝘯𝘬 or Beefy. I would suggest probably Beefy, just because, again, we want to get our TVL up over on Beefy. But yeah, man, and then literally it does all that for you. It sells the share token that you're getting as a reward. It sells it automatically, and it buys more EMP and ETH LP. So again, I mean, it's been like paying at like 0.5% per day. So again, you should see in a week, you should see that LP value really start to grow, even if the price of Ethereum stays the same. So does that help, brother? That's a little bit of an intro. Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no, man. You just threw a lot at me.
All right, brother.
I kind of absorbed maybe half of it.
Hey, AJ.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, Vince, I just wanted to follow up on what he was saying and what you were saying, because your story sounds a lot like mine. And when I found EMP, which was the day before Detonator launched, most people that know me in here know that this happened to be my first DeFi project. All I had done in the past, I'd been in crypto for a couple of years, but, just investing in coins and tokens. And I'm like, what is this DeFi thing? And just by luck, I landed in this project. And so when I first came in, I did the same thing. I put some money in because I was excited, and I didn't know how to pair anything. I didn't even know what LP was when I jumped into this. And I got to tell you, the academy's great. This community is great. If you are comfortable with it, you can DM me and I'll get on the phone with you and talk to you about this. I won't give you financial advice, but I can explain things at a base level. Whatever you need to feel a part of our community, man, you got it. Not just from me, but from everybody. Okay.
Man, I'd appreciate that, man, because I'm looking at this like I don't plan to take anything out for a long time. Just let it compound. I see this as something that like you said earlier, AJ, people are gonna be sorry they took money out of this,
Totally.
down the road.
Well, and again, brother, it's exposure to Ethereum, which is just amazing. I mean, you're not going to be able to earn, even on Celsius or anywhere, you're not going to be able to earn 0.5% a day with exposure to ETH. So, yeah, bro, I mean, the community is amazing. It sounds like you said you were talking to Bull and 𝘠𝘠𝘠. Again, Kurt is great because he can simplify it for you a little bit more than me, but it really sounds like, to me, and with your personal goals and strategies, I really think the auto compounder is going to be perfect for you because it's really hands off once you get it set up. So yeah, bro. I mean, again, I would just take your LP out, go into, again, either 𝘕𝘰𝘬𝘯𝘬𝘠 or Beefy, and then literally, bro, all you have to do is deposit it there and check, how much your balance has gone up every single day. So, and it's super healthy for the protocol because, again, if you're selling shares for EMP, that's constant buy pressure on EMP, which helps keep us above peg. So, yeah, bro. And again, I'm busy as hell, but I'd love to help you too. So if you don't hear from anybody, shoot me a DM as well, bro, for sure.
I'll do that. But
I'm going to point out one thing for you, Vince.
Yeah, go ahead, Bull. Yeah.
Because I know you joined 6 days ago because you were on the call on Friday when AJ was hanging out with his family. So that means you joined when the price was higher, and so you might be looking at the dollar value of your LP instead of the actual LP amount has grown, and or potentially, you're not. Are you selling your share that you're making in the farm at all, or no?
Man, if that means I had to actually manually go do something, I've only done that a couple of times because I just wasn't sure what the hell, the claim and
that's probably a good sign.
Button and all. I just said I'd leave it alone till I had this conversation.
Yeah,
I had a couple of Did a couple of things just because I was like, F it, I'm gonna just do something. But then I'm like, nah, man, let's find out what the hell, how to do it right.
Totally.
And
and that's probably going to be to your advantage because if you haven't been selling share, they're on a run, bro. So you probably made more money by not doing anything. So I think it's going to work out for you, man.
It's not much there, what I'm in this EMP ETH farm, but hey, I'm not worried about that. I know it'll come later if I start doing the right thing. So
100%.
That's right, man.
So yeah, all right, I would, again, bro, we want to help you. Again, not financial advice, but a lot of our people are willing to help. Again, make sure it's they have a EMP Army or graduate tag in their title. But I know Bull, Kurt, Couch Money as well. He's another OG member. He said he just typed in the comments. He'd be more than happy to help you. So yeah, bro, absolutely. And again, don't feel embarrassed, man. I want you to learn. That's why we're here, man. We want to teach people how to be better at DeFi as a whole, whether it's with our project or not. If we can all learn how to, again, navigate the waters, then that helps the entire ecosystem flourish. So absolutely, bro.
And it's great to hear people say, I don't know. It's refreshing, man. Instead of the I know everything. I don't know are some of the best 3 words, in language.
Well, I figure I can't be the only one, but I was like, damn it, I'm going to speak up and just hell, what do I have to lose? I got a lot to lose by not doing it the right way. So I've already wasted a week, but I don't want to waste any more time.
Totally. Awesome. Well, thanks, Vince. Glad to have you here, bro. Appreciate the support. And yeah, again, jump on the AMAs. Hopefully next week you'll be able to come back on the AMA and say, how much you learned and what you're doing now. I'd love to hear a follow-up, bro, for sure.
All right, will do.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody?
Yeah, sorry.
Charlie. Yeah, go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah. Like everyone proposed help for Vince. I'm here for you too, and you are not alone. I got people DM me because they see me on the chat or in the AMA. So I'm happy to help you. We can call right after this EMA. I'm here for you also. Don't hesitate.
I got you. Thanks, Charlie. I just sent you a note.
Awesome, guys. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man. We're building a community here. Again, be safe out there. Never give away your seed phrase or give money to people. But again, they're more than happy to share advice and help you grow. So, all right. I think we have a special guest, Crypto Mike. Are you there, bro?
Hey guys, how are you?
What's up, man? You've been busy, huh?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Today was a massive day. Yeah, so shout out to Jonathan out there. I know we're recording these, so maybe he'll hear it afterwards. But yeah, so had a great experience hanging out with Jonathan and getting to know him a little bit better and what he's building over on the drip farm. And he is just really excited about this project, man. I cannot wait for him to roll it out. So excited about that. It's been a crazy 24 hours of, yeah, I guess 24 hours feels like it's been more, but yeah, we rented out a studio where we got some press shots as well for some other stuff that we're doing. It's just going to bring more attention and eyes. As some of you know, I'm building out a mastermind course, and Jonathan is coming on board with me, and I'm excited for him because he tried the moon farming strategy with it. You know, we're rolling out, and we're part of this is part of the moon farming strategy is EMP, where you're farming, you're creating passive income, and you're playing with the house money on these moonshots. And what better feeling to have than being able to, you know, do it zero risk? I mean, really, I mean, you're playing with the house's money. So yeah, I'm super pumped, man.
For sure, Mike. No doubt. I know you've been really busy in the background. I know a lot of you haven't heard from Mike in a while, but he's been grinding. And again, I mean, just because, you know, other team members may be trying to explore their own projects, you know, in regards to, like Mike said, his mastermind, the idea is that the money is always flowing back to the EMP mothership. So we have some really killer announcements that we're going to release shortly that, again, gives EMP, you know, basically whitelist and pre-sale opportunities to a bunch of new stuff coming. And again, I mean, we're going to be the cornerstone of Mike's, you know, course and what he has going. So yeah, Mike, you want to elaborate on that a little bit more? I don't want to speak for you, but yeah.
I think you're doing a great job. Yes,
right,
speak for me, please.
Yeah.
You speak more than I do, man. Yeah. I just, you know, I guess the 30,000 view, whatever, is that you know, we're all in the community, right? And so this is just, the mastermind is nothing more than a solid community that teaches newbies mainly, but it teaches people how to yield farm, and then of course access to a lot of these pre-sales. But what's beautiful about it is that, look, if you're in the know already here in the EMP community, which, you know, hopefully, you know, the new members to the mastermind, you know, look, it's all about what you know. And if they don't know that this is the community that's getting early access, then you just don't know, right? So you guys are already going to have a lot of that, which is beautiful. So yeah, what I'm excited most about, AJ, is that every other day or so, I pop my head in here. Actually, it's been less than that recently, so I apologize. But, you know, every time I pop my head in here, there's always some positive news, man. And so for me, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow. Like, what's tomorrow going to bring with EMP? You know, it's always something. And, you know, it's like, you know, just when we think like James Pelton was like the height of the week, it's like, no, actually, that was kind of like, that's kind of like low on the totem pole now, you know? And so, yeah, I guess I'm just excited because it just keeps growing, and the community is got each other's backs. That's why Charlie in here has Vince back, and just like, you don't find that in other communities like this. I mean, this just doesn't exist. We're like a freaking unicorn, guys. So we have to hold it together long enough to where people start believing, and they go, whoa, 20 million. Wait a second. They were just weren't they at like $6 million market cap or DVL last month? Wait a second. They're at 20 million. Wow. So what's up with that project? Like, I've heard a lot of stuff, good, bad, ugly, whatever. I've heard it's a scam. I've heard it's a honeypot. You know, I've heard whatever they've heard, man. It doesn't matter because time tells the best truth, right? So all we have to do is hold strong as a community in here for a little while longer, And I think the longer we hold as a community, the more attentions that we're going to get, because people like James Pelton, people like Jonathan, people like BitBoy, whoever it is, right? They're looking at us and they're going, these guys are going to fall apart next week. I know it. I know it, dude. The market's going to crash. These guys can't maintain PEG. You know, they're not better than Tomb. Who do they think they are? They're a fork. They're nobody. They don't even have they don't even have original ideas. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What is it? They got what is it called? The Detonator? Whoa, what is that? Nodes. They have nodes in their project. Wait a second. This is crazy. They haven't been below PEG in how many days? A whole month? Imagine we go a whole month. I want to go a whole effing month and not go below PEG. And then I just want to be the first algo coin to publicize that. And if we can do that as a community, we will freaking blow people's hair back. And AJ, I know it's healthy to go below PEG. Don't focus on it. I'm just saying. Yes, it would be badass. Right? It's not because it's healthy for the protocol. It's because we're a badass. That's why. And I just want to I just want to flaunt that, man. I want to wear the ring. You know, we're the only protocol that's gone a month without going below PEG. And then, I think in our Discord chat, we got to add like a post your wins section, because like half of the wins that are posted in my mastermind are EMP, dude. And I'm tired of seeing it just there. Like, I want the whole community to celebrate these wins, you know? So post your wins, create it, make it in the Discord. Let's get it going, dude.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
yep. 100%.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, I can sit here and talk about how excited I am, which is one element. But I guess with all this, bullishness and the positive news, it puts more pressure on us to maintain and keep going. And so let's remember that when there is pressure and when we do go below PEG, or when there is FUD or whatever may happen, let's just remember these moments where, we're feeling good, and try to maintain that, because I think it's more of a mind game, just like investing. I mean, people asked me in my interview today, they were asking me, you make thousands of dollars a day, and how are you doing that? And how did you get there? And like, what is the secret? And it's called consistency, man. It's the same reason why Jonathan's YouTube channel is the fastest growing YouTube channel in DeFi, because the dude is on that MF thing every single day, dude. And with consistency, with honesty, with integrity, with truth, right? And so that's what we have to do, and that's what we're doing. And it is hard, AJ. It's not easy, you know that, and it's put a toll on you, man.
For sure, bro.
I tell everyone.
Yes.
Can I tell everyone the joke? All right.
Yeah, so, tell them the joke. You bastard. No. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so I called AJ. When was it, AJ? What time was it?
It was like 11 my time, 11 p.m. Yeah.
Last night, yeah. And so AJ answers and everything. He's like, "Hey, so how's it going?" And Jonathan's in the car, but AJ doesn't know it. And I go, "Yeah, man, I picked him up. We went out to eat. And dude, we have a problem. We have a real problem." And he's like, "Okay." I'm like, he started drilling me on questions and saying like, why is EMP a scam? Why are you guys, because Elephant scammed, you guys are going to scam. Everyone's just going to scam. And I just made stuff up and said, yeah, so we got in a fight, man. I hit him, I hit him right in the face. And and AJ is just like, what? Like, what happened, dude? Like, what is going on? We're going to get the biggest fun video tomorrow. Everyone's going to dump, he's thinking whatever. I don't know what you were thinking. But then Jonathan was like, AJ, I love you. And oh man, we gave you a heart attack, brother. I'm sorry, because like, really, we have been through hell with this project in a good way, guys. Like in the beginning, we went through hell because of the FUD that was fake, that was proved. Like, we know what's real, right? And so it's one of those things. It's like, I brought up a little bit of that, I think, and I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, this community is amazing, man. And it is pressure on us to keep it going at this level of consistency. But I think at the end of the day, it all boils back down to this community. You know, you guys are amazing. So
for sure,
we got to keep educating each other. And look at you, 44 here. Just listen to me. I'm going to shut up because I'm an idiot. So
no, bro, that was amazing. And again, that story goes to show you guys. I mean, we really are building a family here, man. Like, you know, we pull pranks on each other. I mean, we have the most incredible, you know, dev team and group of, you know, insiders that really want everybody to win. Like, I can't stress that enough. And this is one of the only projects, again, because we have controlled inflation, that as long as you're compounding your LPs, you're building a position, like, you know, you can win. I mean, even if the market moves sideways, you know, because we're not taking profits in the native token, it's really powerful. So yeah, no doubt. I was pissed at you last night, but I still love you, Mike. It was awesome.
I'm owed one, you know. I'm owed one. I know that. Yeah, like, you know, the whole concept of this of the mastermind is simply it's a concept that I've coined. I don't know if anyone else, at least I think I don't know. I'm probably dumb and somebody else said it, but I'm calling it moon farming, okay? And basically it's like I started crypto and I did really well in this last bull run holding blue chips, but I know a lot of people who got in at the wrong time and their blue chips are way down. And they just sell at a loss. They just think that that's the game, and they don't have the concept of HODL. They don't really know. It takes years, and time goes by, and they get annoyed, and they're bored, so they freaking sell. And what do they sell for? Moonshots. That's what they try to do, and they lose all their money really fast, and they don't know why they can't win. It's because you don't have the access. You're playing a game that's rigged against you. So we're teaching people how to play the game from the other side, and EMP is a part of that equation, because what you're doing is you're farming, okay, with little risk. Now, this is I would consider EMP a medium for what I'm doing, a medium to high risk. And the only reason why is simply because EMP is the underlying asset. If it was like a stable coin with Ethereum, that would be a little safe. That would be more of like a medium risk play for me, right? But because EMP, I'm just being honest, that's what it is. But this community decides whether EMP survives, and it always is going to survive. I already know that. So I'm not worried about it. To me, it's one of the safest plays. So when somebody comes in the black card, guess what's the first project they're going to learn? We actually have a thing, I'm going to just drop it, where when somebody gets into black card, they're going to get airdropped a little bit of tokens, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to make sure this happens, whether it's out of my bag, the treasury, whatever we end up doing. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to teach that person how to farm, how to go through the course. And we're talking like $50, right? But it's a cool thing because they probably never got an airdrop in their life. So we're showing them and they're like, whoa, these tokens just randomly show up in my wallet. And wow, that's really cool. Now we're showing them the academy. Now we're showing them how we can turn that $50. What's $50 compounded in 1 year, AJ?
Yeah, bro, it turns into like, it's $50 turns into like, you know, 4 or 5 grand. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know it's like at least over $1,000, $2,000. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, that's powerful, man. You show somebody how. What are you doing with your $50 in a bank? Please tell me, because we literally become, you know, numb to this concept that the banks are paying us less than 1%, not even, to keep our money in there. We're okay with that. That's crazy. Like, we're okay with that. And we're numb to it. So it's like crypto's paying you 30% a year, you know, to just hold a stable coin in a single asset pool sometimes, you know? So yeah, we're showing people like, here's this side of DeFi that's amazing, right? And you can go to sleep, you wake up, funds are in your account. Now what do you do with it? Well, go put it in an LP like a medium risk, right? Like EMP. That's your first thought. Take that passive free income and use the house money to go make more LP and create these pools and get your bags bigger and bigger and bigger, and then start making 1% a day on your money. A day. 1% a day. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, we call it moon farming because that's the way to the moon for real. That's the safe moon. This is actually the safe moon. This is moon farming. And so then you got a little extra money because you're building these bags. What do you do with it? Go put it into projects, seed round. Go put it into whitelist opportunities. Go put it in somewhere, you know, where you think a project's going to do well. And it's on the house. Like, yeah. So, I mean, EMP is the part of that equation, man. And I don't trust. When I say I don't trust, I've been in crypto since 2016, but started really in 17. And man, I got to tell you, I don't trust anyone. I don't trust these protocols. Like, I don't care who they're audited by. I just don't trust them. And so being in here, it makes a difference because I know the team and I'm part of that. And so, yeah, it's the first place that I'm gonna tell people to go and start their journey down this moon farming journey, man. And what there isn't a better community out there. I without a doubt, I believe that's in my core. So yeah, I go to bat. I brought Jonathan out here to Dallas. Like, he came out like kind of like neutral, dude. He wasn't sold. He doesn't, you know. So after sitting with him and showing him the protocols inside and out, and him meeting my family and me and AJ, you answering at what time did we call you? 11:30.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was like midnight. We had an AMA. We were on for like an hour. But yeah, bro, that's all what it's all about. I'll do whatever it takes. Yeah.
But the fact that you answered, man, at that time, and you didn't know I was going to call. I mean, I had no idea if you were going to answer. And here I am live on this AMA, and I'm calling you, hoping you pick up, and you picked up. Yeah. And he was like, he literally you'll see it on the AMA when you picked up. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you could see him kind of go, that's what's up, dude. And so, you know, we did our thing, and you explained a lot of stuff just perfectly, like you always do, and just came across just like who you are, which is authentic. And the big thing, guys, is like a lot of these protocols, I don't know the team well enough to understand, like, are they okay outside of crypto, or do they need all this money? Are they going to like take the money and run? You know, and AJ, you know, we can go into you a little bit. I mean, you have multiple, I don't want to say the numbers because I don't want to give your privacy out there, but like, you have very successful businesses. You don't need crypto.
100%.
Like that.
100%.
Yeah. And so like, so for me and looking at Jonathan, you know, he's floored by that. And that's a big deal, you know, because that kind of showed, not that people won't be greedy. Maybe AJ is just greedy and he just, I'll take the money and run. You MFers buy, you know, but dude, he like, you know, like I know where you live, you know what I mean? Like it's different. Totally. So I don't know, man, like there's a difference between this kind of docs team and like, no offense, but like, you know, I don't want to say any names actually, but just like people out there with bigger protocols that have been successful and kind of got exploited recently. And like, you really don't know who the hell they are, where they live. Sure, they sound authentic, they sound genuine, but nobody freaking knows, man. And like, I don't know. I think Jonathan's in the same boat that I am, which is like, I want to protect our community. And I'm not going to just look, I bring up degen projects in my mastermind every now and then. And I actually just like, I tell everybody like, this is super degen. This is like, you know, only risk what you're going to lose, guys, because you're probably going to lose, right? And literally, like, if there's 10 whitelist spots for the maximum allocation, 10 people will fill it every single time. What I'm trying to say is that we're addicted to it, man. It's an addiction that's bad. It's bad. And we have to get away from the idea that that's the only way to play crypto and those 100Xs are the only way you can play. Because if you really adopt this other mindset of the turtle wins the race, right? It's like that whole concept of just nice and slow and steady and little 1% a day. Like now you have these 8% a day, right? I want 8%. Screw the 1%. That's like last year. I want 8. Next is 20, dude. Next is like, who knows what next is, but like those are bound to just be wreck city. I mean, I know it because it's unsustainable. You have to bring on so many users in order to cover that spread. It's not sustainable, right? So, and I know this just it's math. You can just look at the numbers, but like at the end of the day, my little 1% bag that just keeps compounding, I'll use the power of compound against any of these contracts any day of the week. So yeah, I mean, like that's the concept, right? And like, I think the majority of the community here would agree. I don't know, maybe not, but hopefully would agree with me that that's a much better investment strategy in general than just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. I'm going to go in 10 DJing projects a day and we'll see what happens. And I'm just going to put tiny little amounts of money and let's just see what happens. Try it, man. If you try it and it works for you, and I know people that actually do that and somehow they maintain in this space. I don't know how they do it, but somehow they do. But most people, 99% of traders get wrecked. Well, guess what? Same thing with this. 99% of people trying to get in degen every day are going to get wrecked because you don't really know what to look for. You think you do, but you don't.
Mike, I have an expression about this this pachyderm exploit, and what I call it is you know, code in crypto isn't the problem. The code of crypto is the problem. Being greedy and chasing all these things is what gets people wrecked and scammed.
That's good, man. That's strong. I might have to use that one, Bill Gates. It's so good. Yeah.
No doubt, and it's 100% true. I mean, again, to speak personally for me, I made most of my wealth in crypto. Again, like Mike said, I'm successful outside of crypto. I don't need crypto. This is my passion. I love it. I think it's the most incredible gift to humans since the beginning of time. Because again, the amount of wealth that we can generate here, we're all so early, is just incredible. But from a personal standpoint, I never made the majority of my wealth on an instant 10 100x on these degen plays or whatever. Where I made my wealth is exactly what Mike said about the tortoise and the hare. Like, to be a turtle is to get into a project early. Again, that you really believe in the team, you see that they're delivering, they do AMAs, they're transparent, they work to develop what their protocol. It's just not something they launch and then forget about. And again, I mean, a great example of that, again, just to give you a hard example, is Splinterland. So again, I just had a conversation with Mike about this today. I was one of the original OG Splinterlands whales, and Splinterlands is like a Hearthstone or a Magic the Gathering over on the Hive blockchain. And again, I mean, I got in early. I trusted in the team. They were always fully transparent. And now it's been a year or two, and my bag is bigger than I could have ever imagined. So that same concept applies to EMP. Is you get in early, you stick around, you be a good actor, and in a year or two from now, you're blown away with what it could be. So yeah.
We take a look at Splinterlands. It's a great example, man. First of all, for those of you that don't know, it's basically a card, card packs, like trading cards. It's a game though. So really the first, I would consider it the first play to earn game that sort of was big. I mean, there might have been some other ones that were in that realm at that time, but back then, what was that, 2020?
Yeah, bro. They were even before CryptoKitties. I mean, they really are. I mean, if you look back at it and really see the progression, I mean, it was very simple in the beginning. It was more of just collecting the cards, but then they implemented battling with the cards, and then they implemented, a ranked tournament play. Like, they just kept building and building and building, and again, that is really what to me, the value is in community and teams, and
So did you see the link that I sent you, AJ? Yeah. Did you see the link I sent you?
So yeah, I know you said you've been hearing about it more and more with Luna, right? What link? Let me see. Did you send me a link on? Oh, you there?
There you go. Yeah. So that link that I sent you, this is a prime example, right? So my whole philosophy, and just me, I just like networking. I just like meeting people. I like meeting people face to face if I can. I flew out to Dubai to meet marketing teams and companies and PR firms. I mean, how stupid is that, right? But I did that because I felt like that brought value to my knowledge.
Oh, you're breaking up, Mike. You there, bro? Go ahead, bro. So you flew out to Dubai? You said you flew out to Dubai. Yeah. That's all we heard. Go ahead.
Sorry. So basically my concept was like, grow your network, Mike, and make that your number one priority, because your network is your net worth. And so I've always had that concept. So I flew out to Dubai. Maybe some people think that's dumb. Like, this guy's an idiot. But I flew out there and I met, with these PR firms. And next thing you know, I'm getting news before it hits. I sent AJ, hey, there's news that's about to drop with Splinterlands. Next thing you know, a Yahoo Finance article came out, I don't know, 30 minutes later, something like that.
Yep.
And it's all about Splinterlands is launching node programs with $1 billion burn and rewards. It's freaking huge. It's massive. It's going to launch this project they're going to see a crazy, I guarantee you, that's going to be a big one this year. I already know it. So that is what I'm talking about, where you know, we're a community and we should be dropping alpha with each other, as long as we, like, you know, you gotta obviously careful who you listen to and stuff, but like if it's a core team member, or if it's someone that, you know, we trust in the community, like that's how we can all kind of play this game even better. Like, because then we go and make a bunch of money over here because we got the drop, and then we're bringing that capital that we're making right back over to our LP, right back over to the home front. You know,
100%, bro. And that is like, that is it. Trust me, if SPS, which is the governance token that Swindlelands has, if that goes through $1, EMP, I'm gonna pull a Richard Hart, man. EMP is gonna be it'll be fucking everywhere, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And like, so with that in mind, I'll just kind of segue just a little bit to say that, you know, there are projects that the team has in mind that are exactly what I'm saying, where we have an opportunity, we see something, we're going to give that to, you know, the community, we're going to release it out there, we're going to go make some money with it, and then we're going to take that money and we're going to bring it back to the home front. So like, I don't know, to me, you know, the mastermind and what I'm building over there with Jonathan now and 𝘰𝘬𝘬𝘬 and Marty and Lunas, you know, the whole team, we're all part of the mastermind, man. Like everyone is really putting, it's not just me, it's not like my thing. It's a community. So, I mean, I'm marketing it. Yeah. So I'm responsible for that. But at the end of the day, you know, this community right here at EMP is so powerful. It's more powerful than we probably think. And if I were starting out in crypto and I found a community like this is like a VIP group within a project, man. And the way we're approaching it is, I don't know, man. I don't know any other project that's doing it, because they want to sit down and talk about the project the whole time, which is great. We're going to do that. We do that. Hello, you don't have to be here. There's 45 people still here. You don't have to listen. This is stupid. We're just talking about how to make more money. It's not a big deal. Yes. But like, you know, at the end of the day, truth be told, like there's no projects that really have that type of community because they don't have the alpha. They don't have the team. I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know what to say. Why don't they do it? They don't have the team.
Yeah, no, 100%, Mike. And again, guys, I don't know, some more alpha. I am going to be a coach in Mike's group, Black Art Crypto. So again, and no matter what, I mean, I don't want you guys to think it's going to take away from what we're doing. EMP is still the number one priority, and all of you being involved in EMP, just all that does is give you, you know, the alpha from all of us anyway. So
it gives you the stripes to earn that knowledge that's coming in. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to be leveraging this group to do amazing things. And that means everyone, man. Like if somebody's got like something cool, you know, I mean, there's the EMP Army chat. Hey guys, this is for you guys, whatever. And you run it past AJ. AJ takes a look. He thinks it's, oh, this is cool, man. Maybe, you know, could be an opportunity. I'm not saying we sit around and create a shill group, guys. I'm just saying, like, in general, you know, giving each other the playbooks and create, like, who was it earlier? You know, Charlie gave Vince, you know, added him in here, and like now they're talking. So I don't know, like the mastermind part, I want to create a place for us in there for this community to go and talk. And even though you won't, you'll kind of see some things locked in the Discord. That's okay. It's all about us being able to communicate safely in a safe environment that we can talk about kind of other things as well. You know, how to go generate other revenue and bring it in. And dude, I'm just talking like left of field. Stop me and tell me shut up, AJ, at any time. But I'm just, you know, I don't know. It seems cool to me to have these places where, you know, more alphas dropped on different subjects and stuff like that the community can enjoy.
For sure, no doubt. And again, I think we're on the same page, bro. I appreciate you doing a deep dive. Yeah.
Dude, I love it, man. It's a Thursday. Let's go up.
Yeah. Yes. Awesome, brother. Well, yeah, guys, again, I mean, we're always working in the background. We have a lot of stuff coming. Mike mentioned the EMP Army. So the EMP Army is like the best of the best of our group. So if any of you guys, you know, think that you have something you can bring to the table, whether it's marketing or coding or whatever, you know, make sure you're active in the community. We're always looking, and you have to be nominated to be in the EMP Army. So, but just know that, again, those that step up to the plate and really help us grow this project, you know, we see you. We see you. So yeah, that's super bullish as well. So
For sure. And AJ, I was thinking, man, one of the things that maybe we could take, I don't know, put up a poll or something, but I think it'd be really cool to have, like the media place that I showed you with the pictures of the media rooms.
Yes.
What I could do, I could rent out one of those rooms and have it on the big screen where we line up like, let's call it 10, because that's a lot, but like 10 people that are willing to give like a brief testimonial on camera. That'd be so sick. In the background, they're like, and I'll head it up. You could be on there with me. And they just literally tell a 1-minute story about, hey, I found EMP. Here's my journey. And like, they have a little timer. It's 1 minute. They say, how their journey has been in EMP. And we do like 10 back to back and then start putting that out there.
Yes.
Put that kind of thing out in the man.
That's a great idea. I know, again, those of you that were taking the academy, the testimonial page is something that we're working on, so you can skip that section as it is. But like Mike said, we're trying to do that. So absolutely, if any of you guys that are on the call right now, if you have an amazing journey into EMP, I know one guy got into EMP with his daughter, and they won the lottery 2 days ago. That was really inspiring. I know Casey, he has an amazing story. He was one of our really early lottery winners. So if any of you guys are comfortable, like Mike said, maybe talking about your journey for 1 or 2 minutes, shoot me a DM, and then we can coordinate that. Mike, like you said, in the studio, Mike has access to a literal TV studio, so we can shoot it there, and that would be epic, man. So yeah, guys, shoot me a DM.
Yeah, shoot him a DM, guys. Like, do it, man. Because look, at the end of the day, you want more. You want to, you want your bags to get bigger, right? You want more capital to come in. So I mean, this is how we do it, man. People don't believe unless they see. If I show up in a Ferrari, I'm rich. It doesn't matter. Like, I could have rented it. You don't know that. You know what I mean? So we got to show. And so testimonials are a great way of doing that. I got a guy who just bought a car the other day, all off of crypto in my group. And I said, it was just amazing. He posted in there, and he got a bunch of comments, and we're just looking at him like, dude, this is awesome. Now I'm pretty sure he's got a pretty big bag in EMP as well. So I know he's making money in EMP, but like, I'm not saying it's all from EMP, but I'm just saying this is the kind of thing that we want to showcase, these wins, man. We want to showcase these testimonials. Yeah. So
absolutely.
Super cool.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. And again, somebody asked where we can find Blackheart Crypto. Yeah, I mean, we'll roll out. We're still getting it all set up, but we'll roll out when we're ready for people to start joining. We'll roll that out, and we'll definitely give some. Again, even if I have to pay for it, Mike, I want to give the Emperors a little bit of a discount for getting in.
We had a whole thing. We kind of mentioned it in the for a second, but we'll figure something out. And look, the bottom line is like, we're already in a mastermind right here, man. And so, the access that I have is going to translate over to AJ. And I think that's kind of why he's saying, I'm just going to give a hint here a little bit, like, you need to get into the army, dude. So, not everyone is going to get particular alpha it can't. There would be no incentive to like go above. Well, the incentive would be for yourself, I guess. I take that back. But we're going to have levels, all right? That's just the way it is. If you're in the army, you're going to get special perks. So yeah, man, I totally, and I want to work that out with you, AJ, to where nobody has to pay for anything. It's like it's the alpha that you helped me generate anyways, bro. At the end of the day,
For sure, bro, no doubt. Again, we and that's the whole point of this whole conversation is no matter what me or Mike or any of the team members do, at the end of the day, our number one priority is bringing gains to the Emperor. So whatever that looks like, you guys are our number one priority, and we will always give all of you the most top level access we possibly can. So absolutely, bro.
And I was telling you about the investment vehicle that I had mentioned, and you've seen it firsthand. You know it to be true. I mean, You've already seen it. That's insane, right?
Yes,
so
bro.
We can, something like that is like insane. So we have to incorporate something like that you know, for, you know, that would be like the army. And that's something people are literally paying, you know, $10,000 for that access, man. And it's well worth it, as you know. But like, you know, that's the kind of thing where, you know, the people who step up to the plate will be rewarded. I can tell you that. And then you're going to see testimonials, and then you're going to be like, oh my God, he said, get in the army. And I was on that call, and like, there was only 44 of us. And like, oh God, I can't believe. And they're, oh God, that's what happened with them. That's amazing. Jeez. All right, well, I'll get it the next time or whatever. You know, it's a, don't be wishing you did it. I'm telling you, timing is everything too. So
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, awesome, Mike. Well, thank you for the deep dive, bro. Again, appreciate you, and can't wait to see you know, the coverage from you and Jonathan. I know Mike's working on some detonator videos, and again, Jonathan should be releasing his AMA hopefully like within the next like day or two. He's headed to out of the country, so it's a little bit rushed for his personal time frame. But that doesn't mean it'll be a rush video. I'm just saying we're gonna get it out sooner than later. So yeah, and we just had a massive boardroom print as well. Again, while we're live on air, about 1200% APR in the boardroom because we're you know, 1.02 above peg, or almost 1.03. So again, guys, we're crushing it right now. And like Mike said earlier, it's a game of emotion, because, you know, it can't go up forever. You just got to realize that, you know, we get excited when we're doing well, and don't get you know, bummed out when we do maybe drop a little bit lower or get closer to peg. You have to just think about it as an opportunity, and we've been seeing that. I mean, like I said, today was insane. We were still in the Zen phase. Zen phase is anywhere from 1.01 to 1.00, which means, again, we're still above peg, but we're not printing. And again, the whales came out of the woodwork. When we got that low, there was about 30 grand of new volume that came in. So smart money is paying attention. And again, you know, if we can all work together, then we can all win. So, all right, guys, awesome. Yep. Anything else, Mike?
No, sir. I'm good. Anything else from anyone, man? I mean, anyone can speak up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've time.
Hey, I have something.
Yeah, Vince, go ahead.
Hey, Mike. Real quick, man. I'm in Houston, and I got family in Dallas, and actually, I'm headed that way probably in the next couple of weeks, few weeks. Since you like meeting people, hey, man, if you're around, I know you're a busy dude, but you like bourbon and cigars, man, I'd like to hook up with you if you got time to.
Hey, that's done. Like that. That's done, Vince. Hit me up, DM me when you're on. Tell me what day you're coming out. And my buddy Ben, he's actually big. He's big into EMP too. He's got a bunch of money, like 50 grand or so in EMP. So he went pretty heavy. He's not even a real deep crypto investor, but he trusts me, so he came in on it. But I wanted to tell you, man, he and I go out for cigars every other week. It's like a tradition, you know. It's like we got it, man. We just relax and we smoke a stogie and sip some whatever. So whenever you come out, just let me know. It's done.
All right, bet. All right, I'll be in touch. I'll DM you.
Please do, brother. That's awesome, man.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. And yeah, I mean, we have every intention of doing actual EMP meetups. I mean, in a year from now, when we finally get everything off the ground, and we're not literally, behind the scenes 24/7 building new contracts and, trying to market. I mean, again, we'll always do that. Don't get me wrong. But once the team has a little bit more time, then yeah, I want to definitely put together an in-person meetup. I know we've been talking about Vegas, we've been talking about Miami, and that's in our roadmap for sure. I mean, again, we're building a family here, and we want all of you to come along for the ride. So yeah, bro, take some pictures of that meetup, Mike, with you and Vince. I would love that, bro. Yeah. So
yeah, we will. That's what it's all about, man. Is just showing people that, look, I'm just a dude. I'm not, and so is Vince. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're just all people, man. We're here on, you see me on YouTube sometimes, but like, it's like when Jonathan came out, he's like, this is so goofy. I'm nobody. Like, I literally started YouTube 2 months ago, and I have, like, he showed me today, he got 2 offers wanting to pay him. One was $2,500 I forget what the other one was, but thousands of dollars people are just offering him every single day to cover projects, and he's just turning all of them down. It's like, it's the most noble shit I have ever seen. And I couldn't believe it until I saw his phone today. And then I was like, dude, you're like the real deal. And I appreciate that, because I feel like I have put myself through hell trying to be more noble, as stupid as that is. I could have just gone along with it. I could have just said, screw you, AJ, you know, and I could have just been on, not had any FUD online about me or anything like that, and just been such easy street. But I chose the hard way, which is the freaking truth. You know, and once we choose that, it's like, I mean, you know, it sets you free, man. And so I feel I can sleep at night. I know what I know. So yeah, Jonathan's the real deal. And like, you know, that's who we want to surround ourselves with. So we're building a really, really great community here, man. And yeah, Vince, when you come out, you'll see, we'll kick it. You'll meet my buddy Ben, and we'll get some pictures and everything. And AJ, I know we were going to meet up, and that trip didn't happen.
Yeah, bro. We were trying to go to BTC Miami, but it was just too last minute. I know we had an invite to the Polar Club with Luna. I mean, again, guys, we're making moves. We're super well connected, and it's only a matter of time before, you know, me and Mike and the rest of the team are repping EMP at these, you know, mega conferences. So
that's what I was gonna say, AJ, is like, how cool would that be? Like, we get a booth in Miami or wherever the next big crypto conference is, and that's the meetup. That's like, hey, come out, guys. Let's do it. You know, maybe give away 2 free plane tickets or something. You know, like make it a you know, I don't know. But cool, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, brother. Again, we have such good shit on the horizon. Again, every time I jump on, it seems like every AMA is more and more hype. So, and yeah, Couch Money said Puerto Rico. Hell yeah, let's go there. I'm all about that.
Crypto taxes.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. So, awesome.
If
all right.
You get a booth,
LA.
If you get a booth, we'll be hustling the merch there.
Yes, hell yeah, LA, no doubt. So we had an awesome meeting with LA and Couch last night after the AMA, and merchandise is coming, I promise. So we're not ready to release the date or the plan yet, but just know it's going to happen, and we'll finally be able to rep, you know, the EMP wear in the real world. So yeah, super, super exciting stuff.
Awesome, guys. Well, everyone have a great night. Unless anyone has anything else, have a great night. We'll be on tomorrow. I might help, you know, lead us through. I know it's like a community thing on Fridays though, so I don't want to intrude. But like, I might jump on and just say hi or whatever, and then we'll take it from there. It'll be the next lottery winner, the next onward and upward. Let's go.
Let's go. Hell yeah, Mike. So yeah, guys, there will be an AMA tomorrow. It probably won't be on YouTube. It'll be in Telegram. Fridays are my quote unquote day off. I never really get a day off, but I won't be doing the live call on Fridays. And then Mike, you'll probably be doing a dedicated AMA on Tuesdays. We'll figure that out. And then Lunas, again, one of our other team members, we had a conversation today, and he's going to do an earlier AMA 1 day a week. Again, he's European time, and I know that Detonator is very inconvenient for all the Europeans out there. We love you guys. We apologize. So again, we're going to do a much earlier AMA 1 day a week. So those of you that have a different schedule will still be able to join in live. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Couch.
Yeah, finally Looney is going to work. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, hell yeah, get him.
Just kidding.
Get him, Couch. Yeah.
Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding.
No.
Tomorrow in the community Yama, we are going to hear a testimony of our friend from Argentina, Ale, how crypto changed his life from 0 to 100.
Wow, that's epic. Yeah, man, we love Alex. So he's gonna jump on. That's great news. Yeah. All right, so there you go, guys. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Again, Alex is one of our longtime community members. I'd love to hear that, so I might have to jump on just to listen. So yeah.
I'm here, guys.
Hey, there he is. There he is, Alex. How are you, my friend?
What, Alex?
I'm fine. Thank you. Here as every day in the daily AMA with you guys.
Awesome, brother. So you're gonna give us the full breakdown tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. I've been talking to Coach for a couple of days, so I share some info with him, and we will share some detailed information about ourselves. And so yeah, he asked me if I could. I mean, it's no big deal. It hasn't changed my life like woo, but it's an experience that I would like to share with you guys, and maybe it helps somebody. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just my ride.
He's being humble. It's a life.
Love that.
Story. It's a life-changing story.
That's
I love
amazing.
how he says it. I like how he says that. Like, it's not like he's being so real. Like, hey, you know what? Some people, maybe they don't know if this is life-changing. Maybe this isn't. Everyone's in a different place, right? But like, we all know listening to him, like, okay, dude, you're going to tell us a really cool story. And I'm pumped. I'm definitely joining.
I love it. Awesome,
Okay,
Alex.
yeah. Well, all I can tell is that since I'm in crypto, my life has changed. I mean, in many ways that are more important than money itself. I don't know if that makes sense. So to me, that's yeah.
Absolute perfect.
Freedom comes in many ways, and like the biggest part of freedom for me is time. Right. So me being at the house, being able to be with my kids, not having to go to the office, whatever, that's freedom for me. So yeah, man, it's not just about the money. It's about the tool that, like, money is a tool, and it's about what that tool can build for you, man. So I'm excited. I'll be there listening, brother.
Awesome, Alex. Yeah, man.
Okay.
We'll have it recorded. I can't wait. I'll try to jump on and be there live too, just to listen. And yeah, guys, that's what it's all about. I mean, again, like Alex said, if his story can help you or give you some hope or determination, I mean, that's what it's all about, for sure.
Okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And one little thing, I'm going to share with you some personal info. Today, my brother, one of my brothers, I have 4 brothers. I'm the biggest one, but one of the second brother, below me, he's 30, and today he took a plane and he went to live to Italy. So for my family it was very important, but if anyone would like to know about it, I will also tell you a little story about that tomorrow. Do a little of both things.
Awesome. Right on, Alex. Good deal, brother. So, all right, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, man. All right. Any other last minute questions? I got time for like one more, and then we'll wrap it up. Nobody? All right.
Hey,
Nobody?
Jake,
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh,
hey, Jake, can you hear me?
yeah. Sierra Ed, there you are, brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I just wanted to say that I'm in five different projects, and nowhere does this kind of conversation happen. Like, it just doesn't happen. So for anybody listening that thinks it does, it doesn't. I'm in a lot of other projects, and you just don't get these kind of calls, where people are trying to work together and put themselves together. I spent my entire life, most of my entire adult life, as a marketer, and I've never once shilled a project to any of my clients because I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, how it was going to go, and this project has changed that. I am going to start bringing it to people because I know I can. Just listening to you guys talk and listening to the energy that's on here, I've spent most of my life building groups of people, building masterminds and bringing people together. And it does feel, Mike's right, it does feel like a mastermind, just the group that we have here.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, Sarah, man. No doubt, brother. Yep. And I know you again. I mentioned you a little bit earlier. You've been in from the beginning, and I love that you and your daughter are in it. I mean, that's what it's all about. And again, I know some of you may got a little bored with the AMA when we go off on our tangents, but we're trying to be real. And again, I mean, I always go back to if I had this sort of a community and this group when I got into crypto, 2014 to 2016, like the money cannot buy what we have here. I mean, again, and that's not to toot our own horn. It's just we've been able to assemble some of the brightest people in crypto, and really in life in general. Maybe you're new to crypto, but you're successful outside of crypto, or you just want to learn. I mean, it really is amazing. And Ed, I appreciate that, bro. That really means a lot.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here. We landed just dumb luck. Somebody was saying that earlier, just dumb luck. I mean, I can't tell you how much money. I don't have to tell you guys how much money I've actually lost in crypto. I've made a lot of money in crypto, but I've lost plenty of money in crypto, and I'm always wondering, is this the next one where I win, or is this the next one where I lose?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, it's totally. Well, hopefully we can come out on the positive side of that coin flip. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are killing it. The reason I went into this with my daughter is she recently had a baby and wasn't able to work, and she asked me. I've always been somebody, kind of the idea of empowering somebody. I said, well, look, and she actually picked you guys. How she came across you, I don't remember what she said, to be honest. I said, well, I can either give you money or I can put up some money and I can go into a project with you. What do you want to do? And she's the one that chose you guys.
That's incredible, bro. I love that. Yeah, well, and we have a lot of ladies in crypto. I know LA, Stephanie, Maggie. Again, forgive me if I'm forgetting you, but yeah, for some reason we've been able to really garner a lot of ladies in crypto, and we love having them here. And it's like you said, empowering. That's pretty amazing. That kind of plays into my personal story too. So that same sort of situation, my brother, when I first started my first business, my brother said, I can either give you money or we can go into business together. And we did the latter, and it's been incredible. So yeah, that's an awesome story, bro.
Yeah. So now you can bet a lot of the people that were wondering, oh, what project are you in? After we won the lottery, now I got people begging to sign up.
For sure, brother. No doubt.
Good story. Good story. Yeah. That's the
yeah.
Hey, this is the best product. 6 words. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
True. I'm one of the girls. I'm pretty new, but I just love this project, and I keep telling about this project for all of my friends.
Awesome.
And so for women, it's really difficult to convince them to invest in crypto. I don't know. I think they're like more risk averse than men. I don't know. So it's really difficult. I wasn't able to convince any of my female friends, so.
Well, you're here, Tatiana. That's all that matters. I know. Again, there's a lot of smart ladies in the community that again have taken the time to do a deep dive. I know LA. We heard from Zoe yesterday. LA brought her in, and again, that's what it's all about. I mean, regardless of male, female, we all want to be here to win together. And again, all of us have our own little unique thing that we bring to the community, and that's what makes us really super strong. So awesome.
Yeah, it's an amazing community. It's very different from the other groups, right?
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, I agree, Tatiana, for sure. So, all right. Awesome, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Again, tomorrow will be a community-led AMA. I'll be back on Saturday. And then we'll do it all over again this week. Again, please go show Jonathan Seller some love. His link is in the pinned messages. You can also find him on YouTube. The Drip Farm is the name of his YouTube channel. Again, he gets people think he fuds drip, but he really does mean well. And we have nothing but love for Forex, and we think that we can get a lot of his audience over here as well. So it's an amazing partnership, and he'll be documenting his journey along the way, with not only with Detonator but EMP as a whole. So definitely go tell Jonathan we're happy to see him. Give his whole community some love. There's probably going to be a lot of new people in here as well, and hopefully next week I'll be able to announce our celebrity guest. And yeah, somebody said, is he crypto famous or famous? And I would say both. He's a crypto OG, and he is very famous. Part of one of the biggest movie franchises in history. So I can't wait to share that with all you guys. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So all right, awesome guys. All right, again, great to have all of you. We're looking really strong, and we're really blown away with what we've been able to accomplish in a very short amount of time. And this is only the beginning. So, all right, guys. Good night. Good day. We'll see you tomorrow.